that thing that you keep going back in your head, trying to revise, changing the details around, craving for it to turn out differently. Let's look into it. Let's see what perspective Spirit has to share about how to approach this with a sense of radical acceptance. Just saying, okay, it is what it is. Now what? Let's look into it. Because although we can know logically, there's no use trying to go change the past. It can feel difficult to really accept that, really live in that. Where you are now is really, 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 really promising. Like, really. And I think what is sticking out to me about this, because we have like the current situation and then what was in the past, I was looking to see some sort of, I don't know, a card to indicate some kind of like turmoil or some kind of confusion or some kind of conflict. And what I'm seeing is more so pure alchemy, is a way to say it. I'm seeing an energy transfer. That person who burned you really just gave you their fuel. That person who can't stop talking poorly about you, can't keep you out of their mouth. They really just gave you their recognition. They gave you their power by feeling like you are some sort of villain in a story where you're showing a complete sense of innocence. And innocence by way of being purely loving, being deeply rooted, being authentic to yourself, being non-judgmental, not even looking at what someone is presenting on the outside, really feeling for the truth of their heart. They thought that their showiness, their bravado, their presentation, they thought that that would win you over. But it didn't. Because again, you were never looking for that. You were never looking for that. This person, when you felt them eyeing you and trying to size you up, they could tell, in one way or another, they could tell that you are plugged directly into Source. You are plugged directly into the infinity of all that is. And you're calm about it. And you wear it well. And you wear it sweetly. You may have felt like, and you may still be feeling like, you have all of this wisdom when it comes to like emotional being and the emotional world, even the subconscious, the spiritual. You may have felt like that does not equate to being able to traverse the physical world easily. Like you may have felt like, damn, I keep fucking up my money. Like I keep feeling kind of locked down to one location. I want to be freer. I want to be able to travel. It could feel like your wisdom in one area was your detriment in another, What's happening is, and through this energy transfer, what happened is that you thawed off something that was frozen when it came to your life in the physical world. So now you're in a space of great fortune. Now you're in a space of great ease and fortune. There's nothing that's unavailable to you now. Whatever just happened that you feel hung up on was the last rung of the wheel in the direction that felt depleting. It was the lowest that you could have gone on that wheel. Like that person that was poking at every single one of your wounds, trying to drag you down to hell. The fact that you didn't get off the wheel, that you simply said, okay, that was weird, and kept going and shook it off, that is what has delivered you to a whole new cycle. So now there's different stuff on the wheel. Now it's a wheel of fortune for real. There's money on the wheel, girl. There's money on the wheel. You're in a new world. You're in a new realm. So what if you could regard what happened to you in your time? There's no rush to come to this perspective. What if you could regard what happened to you as an energy infusion or an energy unlocking? What if it was that you always had that energy and it just shook off some of the kind of chains that you were keeping on yourself? You're going somewhere new. You're going somewhere new. Whether it be physically or in your vastness of creation. It might be that you're allowing yourself to go to new creative heights and try new things, and I'm seeing experience more love and acceptance and celebration with those around you. Whatever you were trying to have in the situation that you feel frustrated by when you look back at it is what you can easily have now. That love and kinship, that support, that reciprocity, that sense of being well-resourced, it's ever flowing here for you. A lot of love. I'm seeing a lot of love. Seeing a lot of love. And now that you know where to pour it, your physical life will always also flourish. Your money can flourish too. Love is so easily turned into money. So easily. You even have space where some of the institutions that felt that they weren't available to you are. Maybe you were in a relationship that you thought was going to go to marriage and it crumbled and that felt heartbreaking, but now you've actually opened yourself up for the relationship that would sustain that kind of institution and where it would feel really mutually beneficial and enjoyable. Could be marriage. You could be deciding you get a new oomph to say, let me go back to school. Let me try this new pathway and let me make my business an LLC actually. Maybe the way that you got burned has given you new structure. You're in a really promising space with a lot of love. It's uncharted for you. It will feel really unfamiliar where you are right now. It'll feel really unfamiliar. And that might be why you're hesitant to step forward and why you still want to look back and feel annoyed. It's a great time to wash yourself and to pray to release any cords to your past. You can wash yourself and pray to have acceptance for your past, to be willing to move forward, to be willing to change, because you're in a place that's right for it. So I'm excited for you to experience these shifts. I'm really curious what's coming up for you after hearing that, so let me know in the comments if you're craving to share. And if you want more of this kind of pouring of love over you and your current circumstances, check out Nadana Conjure. Lots of really great options there for you. My deep water session is great, especially if you have specific questions that are arising after this reading. We'll be on a call, so you'll be able to share those with me and we can read on them and just really zero in on wherever you're craving clarity the most. Your ancestors will speak so clearly, especially when it's just me and you, as opposed to like a whole collective thing. So it'll really just sing with everything that you're craving to hear. And my 2025 year ahead readings are really great. If you like this kind of forecast energy where you're getting a general bird's eye on an area of your life, we'll do the 4 seasons for 2025 and give you just an idea of some of the things coming towards you, how to best position yourself to receive them and to make your best case scenarios the reality that you experience. And it'll be a really great way to also still connect with your ancestors and their wisdom. So I'm excited for you to experience those, to keep enjoying these here. Like and subscribe to stay tuned with these collective readings. And I'm excited to see you sometime soon. Take care.